siblings think I'm crazy because I'm talking to myself. Yay. Yesterday night I did try and make some test churros because my mom's birthday is coming soon. So yeah, and I think overall the churros came out pretty okay. I think we put a little bit too much egg in there. And also, like, we low-key kind of failed trying to make a homemade piping bag from those videos, if you know what I'm talking about, like those DIY piping bags for churros. Also, something I forgot to mention in my other vlog was that I DNF'd 𝒂𝒔𝒆 𝑊𝒐𝒏. I think I was around like the 40% mark when I DNF'd it. I just thought it was really boring. And I think the representation in 𝒂𝒔𝒆 is really cool, but that's not enough for me to want to continue reading it. And you know what, I kind of have DNF'd Anne Boleyn 500 Years of Lies, but I'm still like hoping that I'll be able to finish it because I do want to make a review for it. I don't know if I'm enough of a masochist to want to torture myself so much to read Anne Boleyn 500 Years of Lies. So I'm already suffering because I made my mom spend her good money on it. Well, speaking about wasting my mother's good money, I also placed an order on Book Outlet. Okay, so it's the 21st. It's my mom's birthday. Me and my sisters made churros. Anyway, since this is a reading vlog, I might as well update about stuff that I'm reading. I'm still reading Girls of Storm and Shadow. I don't know what percentage mark. I was trying to get to the 50% mark, but I fell asleep because I am weak. You know, I'm so sorry. Like, I want to continue / start reading Jane Eyre and like try and finish it by tomorrow, just because I'm already around the 75% mark, and I also have an audiobook. I also got an audiobook for that, so that should also help me read Jane Eyre faster. Ain't that right, Kai? You know, I just realized I probably should have turned down the nursery rhymes in the background, but like, I mean, it's already kind of too late, and I don't feel like re-recording this, you know? I want to have, okay, shut up. I want to have my brother in my vlogs or whatever, you know? Cause I like it. But you know, also at the same time, I don't want my comments to get disabled or whatever. So, you know, I mean, I can just manually turn them back on and hope for the best. Oh no. Oh no. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. It is the 27th right now. I don't know how long it's been since I made my last update. But you know, not much has happened. My mom's birthday happened on the 21st, so if you want, you can wish her happy birthday. I'll put her in the corner, even though she doesn't like it when she sees her face because she thinks she's ugly. You know, happy birthday, Mom. Anyways, I tried to make a combo with my outfit. I had this black dress with these like kind of like not spaghetti straps, but they showed off my shoulders, and I feel like it makes my shoulders look big, and I don't like that. I decided to mix things up and put a shirt over it, and I think it looks okay. Although I feel like the tag might be sticking out. Let me just like cover that real quick. Yesterday and today, I have watched a couple videos of like how to like dress nicer, and I want to like make more combos with my clothing, just because I feel like, not that I hate my clothes, but I'm kind of getting bored of them, and I just want to be able to like mix and match and do something like, you know, different. Not that you care about my fashion choices. I'm just standing up to show you my outfit. Not that you asked. You can't ask because this is a pre-recorded video. Anyways, you are here for a reading vlog. I have finished over 20 books this month. None of them being on my TBR. I have started Jane Eyre. I feel like I have mixed thoughts about Jane Eyre. For one thing, I feel like the writing can be very beautiful, but also sometimes it's too descriptive. It is amazing that you can describe someone's forehead in such detail, but did you need to do that? I don't think you did. Also, I don't like Mr. Rochester. I don't. Also, I feel like he's kind of too old for Jane Eyre, and there's nothing wrong with age gaps in relationships, but I just feel like Jane Eyre is too young. Even though she is technically 19, I believe, I still think that if she wants to be with him, I feel like she should be a little bit older, maybe in her like late 20s or something, for me to be okay with their relationship. I remember how old he is. I think he's like in his 30s or 40s or something. I seriously think it's fine to have age gap relationships as long as both are legal consenting adults. But I also feel like there are some, like, if like the person is just out, like just legal, like by like is like just barely legal by 18 or 19, like I don't know, like, you know, if they're really old, I don't know how I feel about that. Also, I like Jane Eyre. I think she has a nice personality. And you know, we have some ugly girl representation where she doesn't like magically get a glow up and she realizes, wow, if I just have done this, I would have looked like a Victoria's Secret model. No, she's just a plain Jane throughout the whole entire story. I also feel like the story drags. I don't think it needed to be 500 pages. I really think it could have just maybe, I think it could have been shortened by 100 pages or so. I'm gonna be watching some anime and eating my pastry bread over there. Let me show you it. It looks like a scrunchie. I said scrunchie, but I meant squishy. Don't judge me. Anyways, I don't know why I'm showing you my bread, but this is my bread. It's from the Hong Kong bakery. Anyways, but I wanted to mention these two animes. The Promised Neverland is something that I'm trying to get into. I don't think I'll be able to watch the whole entire season yet because I want to finish the manga. So far, I finished the first volume. The best way to describe it is like a psychological horror about these little cute orphan kids who believe that they're living at this orphanage raised by their beautiful mother, Isabella. They find out that the kids that were taken away, like, to their new homes and given like parents, you know, like they thought they were being adopted, but in reality the kids that were taken away were actually killed because the orphanage isn't actually an orphanage. Instead, it's secretly a farm for human meat. So basically the kids find out that they're livestock and they need to find out a way to escape. The most interesting aspects of the story is like the kids are trying to figure out how to escape, and also their relationship with Mother Isabel, because from what I can understand, I watched a video essay on why she's such a great villain, but it talks about like how she kind of exists in real life or whatever. Like there are people just like her, which, you know what, honestly she's more terrifying than the demons in my personal opinion. Whenever she like sometimes she would actually make me kind of jump a little bit, both in the manga and in the first episode. I've watched the first 2 episodes of the anime. But you know, she actually genuinely loves the children. She's still taking them to their doom and whatever. And you also like see her grow up, like in flashbacks. I haven't seen them, but you see that she was also kind of in the same system. But instead of like, I guess like trying to help like the other kids or escape, she decides to like kind of sell them out for like her to have like a little bit of power herself. I'm excited to continue the series. Also, I already talked about this anime, but I'm just gonna recommend it again because I think it's so good. And you know, this is supposed to be a booktube channel, but I'm just gonna be recommending you anime. My Next Villainous Life is so good and you need to check it out. Like, it is about a girl who gets killed by Truck-kun and is reincarnated into the Otome game that she used to play in her old life. And in every single ending of the game, she rather gets exiled or killed. So she's just trying to survive. And what ends up happening, without her noticing, because all harem leads are all super dense, is that she ends up making all the characters fall in love with her, including the main character of the game. And it is just this, like, really just touching and funny harem anime, and I love all the characters, and I feel like I would be so happy with her getting with any of them. The 3 people that I mostly root for, Gerald, like in the anime his name is like Gerdo or something, but like in the other ones he's always called Gerald. I haven't read the other stuff though, but Gerald, who is her fiance, I respect the guy because everyone's trying to get into his fiance's pants, and he could just be a real jerk and be like, he could become his own villain, you know, for like everyone trying to steal his fiance, you know. but he seems like a cool dude. Another person I support who I believe has a fighting chance is like Maria, who is supposed to be the female lead of the game. I support her because like in a way, like it's kind of like perfect because you know they're supposed to be enemies, but they're not. They like each other. And also it's so cute that she likes to bake. And the villainess is such a glutton. Like, she could be feeding her cookies. And then the last character I also support is like Nicole. I don't know, just because he's like one of the only people to be able to get the main character flustered. Also, he's just like, I don't know, I just like the silent type as well. Okay, so sorry if the lighting kind of sucks. I mean, I don't think it's that bad. But there was a power outage today. I mean, it's honestly not that bad because it is in like the middle of the day, so like it's not dark outside. Since there is a power outage and that means I have no Wi-Fi, I guess that is a great way for me to not get distracted and read books. So I finished Jane Eyre. I gave it 3 stars like I thought I would. I only have 2 days left of May, so yikes. I didn't really finish any of the books for the Asian Readathon. Yay! Okay, so it is May 30th, so we have like 1 other day until May is over, so I feel like a failure right now. I guess I think I have read more books than I did last month and the month before that, but I just feel like a failure because I didn't really finish anything on my TBR. And the thing I did finish on my TBR was something that I started back in January. So I was already like 75% into it. So I really suck at reading. I am such a fake reader. But I mostly just read graphic novels, which I still count as reading. But like, you know, it wasn't like really, I wish they were on my TBR because I rarely read anything on my TBR. Anyways, my package from Book Outlet that I ordered a bit ago is here, and I already opened it, so yeah. But I got 9 books. I'm not gonna mention all the books again that I read. I'm just gonna mention a few of them that I just wanted to mention, okay? Because this is my channel, and I can do whatever I want to. But the first thing I wanted to mention was Girls Made of Snow and Glass, which is a feminist retelling of Snow White. I saw this before and I thought the plot sounded interesting, but not interesting enough for me to pick it up anytime soon. I just put it on my TBR and then forgot about it because my TBR is like a black hole of a bunch of books that you never know if I'm really gonna ever read them, but I still put it there. But I had watched Charlotte Reed's video. I hope that is her channel's name if I remember correctly, because if not, that'd be embarrassing. But she had a Book Outlet haul. I'll put that in the description below. And one of the books that she got was Girls Made of Snow and Glass. So, you know, if you're watching this and you haven't read this yet, if you haven't started reading this yet, hit me up and we can do like a buddy read. I really want to do a buddy read. Like, I have tried to do buddy reads in the past, but they never really end up working. I tried doing a buddy read with like my best friend from my old school, and she wasn't much of a reader. She read a little bit. She tried some reading, but it wasn't one of her main things. I also tried doing like a buddy read online before. They never came back to me after a couple of days, so I don't know what happened to them. It's the first day of June. Yesterday, I was unable to finish Girls of Storm and Shadow or even get to the 50% mark, which, you know what, no, I didn't finish Girls of Storm and Shadow, and I didn't get to the 50% mark. Not because I was unable to. I decided for basically the majority of the day to listen to the Unhoneymooners as I organize my bookshelf, reorganize them, because I wanted to incorporate my Book Outlet stuff. And I also wanted to, like, I guess, make like a little list on my books on like which ones are paperbacks, which ones are hardbacks, and I wanted to count how many books I had and where I got them from. I finished the Unhoneymooners surprisingly quickly. I didn't rate it 5 stars, but I still very much enjoyed it. I guess better than usual reading month, but also not better to my standards of how I wanted to do this reading month. Anyways, You may not know this because I don't wear glasses in my videos, but I have terrible vision. I started wearing glasses last school year, but I had broken them, so then I was back to not being able to see very well. And then this new school year, my mom took me to the mall to get pairs of glasses, and we got 2 pairs of glasses. One was a pair of grandma glasses, I guess grandma style. Don't know what possessed me to pick that pair. And then the other one was like these basic black ones. To say the least, my little sister broke them, and so I was stuck with these ugly pair of grandma glasses, which I still wore when I really needed to. I would just take them out and then wear them really quickly to look at the screen. But like even then, I would just sometimes ask the person who's next to me, what is on the screen, which they weren't very helpful either, because apparently they can't see either. And so I'm like, dude, you should get some pair of glasses as well. But anyways, I also broke those pairs of glasses, and I tried to use tape, which wasn't the most effective way, but yeah, basically I failed. And so for the rest of the school year, I could not see. Despite me having bad vision, you never saw me with glasses. Anyways, I have this package from VisionWorks. But anyways, we have this little package that I'm assuming has my glasses in them. I got 2 new pairs, I think. There should be 2 pairs in these, because there was a sale, and stuff. And there was like this sweet old nice lady there. She was real nice. So I'm just gonna open this now. And now you can finally see me in my final evolution, I guess. My final transformation. We got some bubble wrap. I will pop one for you guys, or not. I popped multiple for y'all guys. You know, if you haven't subscribed yet, I think you should, because I did that for y'all. I have this basic pair right here. Wowie. It has like these little stones right there. And then I have my other one. Oh, I thought these were gonna be gold. I can't remember colors, but it's these silver ones. I don't know what they're called, like aviators. But let me just show you my final evolutions. We have, oh my god, I can actually see. Oh, I'm sorry. Ah, I can see all the flaws on my face. Ew. I'm freaking out, and my sisters are like, oh my gosh, she's so loud. She may be the oldest, but she acts like she's 2 years old. I'm not freaking out. Y'all are so annoyed at me. Oh, now I can't see anymore. It's so weird. Oh my goodness, I can actually see. Okay, these keep on like kind of falling off. Oh my goodness, I can actually see. This is so weird. I'm so used to seeing everything like kind of blurry, but like now I can actually see for once. Like what? So it's June 4th, and I planned on editing this video on June 1st originally, before all of the stuff that's been going on the news and whatever. I feel like it would not be appropriate of me not to mention stuff about the Black Lives Matter movement and George Floyd's murder and all of that. I'm just going to like leave some links to petitions that you can sign that I've already signed myself. But I'm gonna leave a playlist that Mayonnaise Reads, I believe is her channel name again. I watch her videos and I still can't even with myself. But I'll be leaving a link to a playlist that Mayonna made of Black booktubers. I'll also be leaving a link to her video where she talks about her experience on being Black on booktube, and I'll also be leaving a link to Mina's Reads take on this as well. And I'll also be leaving Susan's video where she gives shout outs to Black booktubers and stuff. I guess thank you for watching. I'm so sorry if I sound terrible. I always sound terrible, but I'm just like really tired right now, and not because of the situation. It's just because it's just some stuff that's going on. That's not that big or serious. I'm just like tired as of recording this, but I feel like I need to say this. So